Welcome to the SPX. All right, what's up, you guys? Rise and fucking shine. I'm gonna get straight to it. Hopefully, the algorithm doesn't take me out or slow down because I cuss. But let's get straight to it. S&P 500, time and date. We had the PPI release already. Pretty much, we got bad numbers. And look how the S&P 500 is reacting. Again, we have a weekly right here. We have a weekly right here. And we have a monthly underneath. So monthly, a weekly as resistance. And this is your key zone to pass. This is your hard support. This is your hard resistance. That's what right here you see the market really disconnecting. As you zoom in even closer, you even start seeing and go to your 4-hour candle. And take. So you can see right here, as the market goes up, it hits a wall right here. Goes back down, hits the wall again in between right here. When it comes back down, respects it. Fine. Touching, finally gets weak and breaks it. Goes above it. And so this area between here is important. You can see every time it spikes, in this area slows down. Alright, or when it goes down. So that's what's happening here. We got bad news, but bad news is good news, like I said. Even though the market's not reacting positive to right now, wait till, again, we have more data releasing and after the market opens at 8 o'clock, I believe. And then even after they drops or after it does whatever it does, pay attention to your 8:45 to 9:45, even closer more to 10. You're gonna see a sudden move on up, and it's gonna be because based on the bad news now, investors are, and especially you just had the Fed or one of the Fed members. Let's go to TikTok. We just had one of the Fed members come out and do the whole again. Hey, interest rates are gonna happen because so and so and this and that, and that was before the market opened. Fed rate cuts out in December have just jumped to 20 from 27 to 85. What did I tell you yesterday? What did I tell you yesterday night? That it went from 30 to 70 and you're gonna start hearing 85, 90. And there you go. So even though you're seeing the SPX react this way, look how gold is reacting. Look how Bitcoin is reacting. Oh shit. Bitcoin's look how Ethereum's reacting. So what's gonna happen again, they're both gonna start either retracing on down for the first maybe 2-3 hours right now. And once you come close to your 9 o'clock, you're either gonna see the market, the S&P, react back to the news for whatever reason, for whatever, because it's a whole bunch of mixed data. So they do the shit where, they gotta trick you out. They're not just gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's good news," and the market goes up. No, they gotta shake you off because they got 4 hours from 7 to 11 to shake you off. So in between that halftime, that's when you gotta look for the sweet spot to really know where the market's really heading to or whatnot. So you look at S&P, you look how it's just waiting there. Even with the bad data, it would have dropped, right? We would have had some drop. We would have had some like this because it's bad, but it's holding. So you look at gold. Gold is looking strong, and again, gold is reacting to rate cuts. So again, we just saw the post 3 minutes ago, and that's where you're seeing that because gold reacts to rate cuts, the odds of rate cuts. That's why you're seeing silver react like that way. The other one I'm holding is I'm holding gold. I'm holding, where is it at? Meta. So I'm profiting pretty good right now. So I got a call on Meta, a call on gold, And what else? I believe that's it. No, I'm missing one. Oh, and Bitmine. I'm still holding on Bitmine. Bitmine is gonna be for a month. So by the end of my bad, by the end of the year, I'm holding till the end of the year for Bitmine because I believe Bitcoin and gold are gonna. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are gonna end up rising by the end of the year, especially when we get closer to rate cuts. Um, so yeah, that's why I'm holding Bitmine. Ethereum, Bitmine follows Ethereum, so that's the reason why I'm doing a call since I can't do calls with Ethereum or Bitcoin. Mm, that's what it is, guys. So later on, around 9 o'clock, I'm gonna hop on here just to update you guys on the market. But what we should see, you guys, is by your again, if it was bad news, the market would have reacted already. Your hedge funds, your banks, they would have been coming right now and selling their stocks, their shit before you. And then by the time the market opened, it would have been broken this support right here, and then it would act like resistance. You guys wouldn't know if the market was gonna go up or down, and then at 8 o'clock, 9 ish, we continue going on down. They could have done something like that. The fact that it's holding still there, and you have gold rallying on up and whatnot, that's telling you we're gonna continue going on up. But they gotta shake you off. They gotta shake you off, especially traders. Traders know this shit. Traders, that's why they're seeing these candles right here. The way, oh, and it's a 3 candle box. It's a 12-hour candle, 3 candle box. Even more beautiful. Again, 3 candle boxes what you want. That's what you want to catch. And the fact that it's forming on right now, think about it. This 12-hour candle ends at 3, or the market technically closes at what, at 2 o'clock, but on TradingView, the S&P 500 closed at 3. So again, that's why with timing with this catching the right move is gonna be the same like that what I told you guys with gold. Right here. I don't know where's it at. Gold did what was it, a weekly? Yeah, a weekly. And I was talking about that. I was talking about that Monday. How we closed a day here till the next day is gonna open here. We're gonna form a 3 candle box. It's gonna be a good way, a good strategy, option calls to fucking cash this bitch. Alright. So I'm gonna come back. Shit, it's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Cause based on the news that came out and how S&P is holding and everything, and how gold and everything else reacting, you're gonna see a breakout out of here. And it's probably gonna hit. Let me get my. See, look, there's resistance right here, so it's gonna have a sudden pushing up to break through that. And if I go, see, that's your entry right there. And then we have another 3 candle box forming in the 8-hour candle, and this one closes at in 8 minutes. What you want for these 3 candle boxes, you want to close inside of it. And even if it closes below it, what happens is the first next 2 hours after that, it'll be trickling down here. And on top of that, we're above an 8-hour 50 Fibonacci. So if we don't close inside of this box, well, then what happened the next 2 hours will act like we're faking we're going down. And all of a sudden, in the third hour, it'll go back inside of here and shoot on up. But now, if we have this third candle now closed below the 50 Fibonacci and ugly, then that's different. But normally, when you have it closed inside of the box or right underneath it, that's still bullishness. It's still going to complete with the pattern, which is green, red, green. Not just that, you have your daily what was it? 12-hour candle. Yeah, the 12-hour candle, 3 candle box that you also got to pay attention to. So if the 8-hour candle doesn't go through, you still got to pay attention to this one. Because again, by, let's say, 11 o'clock, let's say it doesn't close inside of here. Let's say by 11 o'clock in the 12-hour candle, it looks like we're somewhere down here. And here comes your 12:45 to 1:30. All of a sudden, the president tweets something, some government tweets something, and boom, it picks up again the last minute. And you catch off guard, and the 12-hour candle box completes, and the market closed at 3 somewhere over here. Something like that could happen. That's what I'm telling you guys before it fucking happens. And I don't do the, see, I knew I was going to do that because I just didn't have all that shit. Check one more time with gold, silver. Also, I think they're in the 3 candle box too. Watch. Yup. And it's breaking this trend line. Yup. That's silver, and that's gold. Above your 12-hour candle, 50 Fibonacci, signaling bullishness. See, that's what 3 candle boxes are. That's what you want to catch. And if you can spot them before they actually form, and you know what data is coming out, you know what time the data is coming out, you know how the market is going to react to the data at a certain time. You put all this shit together, your Fibonacci's, your fucking lines, and you get my strategy. But anyways, that's all, you guys. I'm going to update you guys around 10 o'clock just to see where the market is. It could go down again. So, but again, your sweet time is going to be your 8:45 to 9:30 Arizona time. I don't know where you guys are at, but this is the time right now. Ahan, what's up, man? What are you making? I'm analyzing the market. I'm analyzing the S&P 500 and how I think the S&P 500 is going to react to the United States data. This data right here. This is the data that came out today at 6:30. Your retail sales was important, and your PPI. It came out bad. PPI came out bad, but again, I told you guys, bad is good. Bad makes the government, the Federal Reserve, pressure to cut interest rates. And especially when minutes before you got December rate cuts, 100% confirmed. PPI report dropped to 1 minute ago. See? Bullishness for crypto and the S&P 500 and gold and silver. Yeah, you guys. Are you asking how much profit is made? Yeah, but pretty soon you guys might figure out how to do what every other influencer does, where they put their gains or their Robinhood app in the fucking above them or whatever. But yeah, you guys, thank you for hopping on. And see, here's my indicator telling me, hey, this is your entry, and these are your targets for gold. So the fact that my indicator is telling me also, hey, pay attention. This is your sweet time. This is where you could have gone in for a call. This is where you could have gone in for a day trade. Again. Yeah, again down here, could have told you. That's what I love about this indicator. All this is this green thing. Anyways, all right. This is Brian Sheetcrest signing out, folks. I'll come back later. Appreciate it.